Hello everyone! Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now we had just finished the Eastern Palace, and we had defeated the palace guards claiming the Pendant of Courage. What we have to do now is bring the pendant back to the village elder, whose name I keep getting wrong all the time. I believe I told you in the last video that we would end our videos as we finish each dungeon. So we have yet to save. We're going to go see the village elder, give him the pendant, then we'll save the game and continue on with our adventure. We already know where he is. Oh, you have the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of Hylia. Those knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against the evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. He gives you the Pegasus shoes. You can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button for a short time. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of the Lake Hylia. Get it. So, with these Pegasus boots, if we hold down A, we will do a charge. That charge will damage enemies as we run through them. It can also destroy certain objects. But now we're going to save. Do you hear what I hear? Yep, we have game audio now. Hopefully that will stay that way. So we got the Pegasus boots. And we can do stuff like charging. But if we charge into an object, something might happen. Like we just knocked a whole bunch of apples out of this tree, which restore a little bit of our health. There's other things we can knock into. In fact, I think there's one right around over here. Let me see if I can get to it. You can also knock into enemies. We'll do damage to them that way. Yes, these piles of... Link, work with me. These piles of rocks here. We charge them, they'll break. And in that case, we find a stairway. Now, it's usually best to charge lone trees. A lone tree is more likely to have something attached to it. But in that case, we had nothing. And in here we find a piece of heart, which gives us another full heart now. It's been long enough, so I think we should go back to the witch's hut, and see if she has a goodie for us. We'll check out that graveyard in a minute. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a cave over here, and there's a bush down here. And we find a magic fairy. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. And we get our health fully restored. I don't remember whether or not they restore your magic, but I know they restore your health. Nope, nothing in there. I'm not going to knock into every tree that we come across. I'll just hit a few of them every now and then. Especially the ones that I know have something attached to them. Or the ones that I think have something attached to them. Little slime buddy. Take that. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Well, there's our goodie, actually. This is magic powder. Try sprinkling it on enemies and many other things. This is also the potion shop. We can buy one of those 3 potions to put in one of our bottles. Red is the medicine of life. Green is the medicine of magic. Blue renews both life and magic. Here, taste a sample of the red potion. So, simply put, if we want to restore our green magic, we get a green potion, health with a red potion, or we could restore both with a blue potion. I prefer to hang on the fairies, because if we actively use a fairy, it will restore a lot of life, and if we keep them in the bottles, if we ever die, they'll revive us. So let's see what happens when we use the magic powder on this slime. Now it's some sort of weird zucchini creature. Tra-la-la-la-la, look for Salashara. It still hurt us though. Oh yeah, you found Sara Shala. Good job, la la. But I think we still get zapped if we hit him. Yep. So now we're actually going to go back the way we came, because I want to check out that graveyard real quick. But we also have to go back to, was it Kakariko Village? Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. We can push these gravestones. Now, in that case, a Poe just jumped out. I don't know if we can even hurt it, so we're going to let it be. And that's a bee. Can we catch that? You caught a bee. Let's keep it in a bottle. Ah, we don't have any empty bottles. Alright, you're free to go, bee. But the bee will attack us. I'm going to get killed by this bee. Okay, we are not going to explore this graveyard, because I don't have what we need. I think there's another pile of rocks over here. There we go. That one's got a bomb in it, so we'll take that. We are back in the village, because there is stuff we need to get. Do you remember that guy? We couldn't catch that guy before, he was too fast. But now... Ah, he still got away, you jerk! Alright, can we catch him? Nope! Alright, let's try that one more time. Hopefully he's still around. Ooh, I guess I ran him out of town. Let's give that another shot. Eventually I'll get this right. Come on, Link. Ah! Bugger! Thought for sure we could catch this guy. Get him, Link, get him! There we go. I can't believe you caught me. With your speed, it must have been easy to kidnap Zelda. You don't look like such a bad guy, though. Anyway, because you have such quick feet, it might be a good idea to run and bash into many things. For example, the trees in this village have many useful things hanging in their branches. Well, just try it, okay? All that just to get a hint that we already knew. That's okay. There we go, a little bit of money. We want to visit these buildings over here. You see that book up there? We want to get it. And the only way we're going to get it is ramming into it. You found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. We're going to need that in a couple of places during the game. We're also going to check this place out. Yeah, Link, I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. You can see. We can smash this open. So let's just drop a bomb in this guy's house. And there's his brother. Hey Link, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? Well, considering he sealed you up in the house, I think he's upset. If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we'll give you something good. This is a little bit of a mini-game. The idea is to get through this maze as fast as you can. With the Pegasus boots, it shouldn't be too hard. I think it can be done without, but it's an easier time doing it with. Ready, set, go! And right here is one of the reasons why it's good to have the Pegasus boots. Okay, did I make it? Your time was 15 seconds. You qualified. Congratulations. I present you with a piece of heart. Radical. So where do we go next, you might be asking? Well, there are two pendants. One up in the mountains, one down in the desert. We're going to the one in the desert. There's also some nice goodies to find on the way, and I'll try to grab as many of them as I can remember. Oh, what do we have here? Some kid playing his flute, a whole bunch of animals, a red chocobo. Ah, we scared all the animals away. Oh, what's that? Kid disappeared. Don't you remember an old man mentioning something about his son who used to play the flute? I remember. You missed. Down here we have a little swampy area where some fun things happen. There are actually enemies hiding in the tall grass. If we're careful, we can get some of them stranded. Alright, take it, thief! And these guys just keep jumping up and down. And there are secrets to find. Oh, there's another fairy. Oh, I walked right into that. The desert is to the west, but we're going to take a quick detour to the east. So there's a goodie we can pick up. Actually, I think there's a couple of goodies we can pick up. Alright, let's be careful of these enemies. Oh, fell. I'm pretty sure with the right coaxing, you can actually get them to come along to the other side. But this works just as well. Let's see if we can do it again. Yes. Come here, you. Take some rupees. Don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? That's a nice chunk of change. If you remember, the bandits in the forest said that their leader was hiding by the entrance. Not a leader, but one of their members was hiding by the entrance to the desert. So maybe it was him. More bombs. So I think our bomb capacity has gone up now. Okay, try to avoid the crabs, avoid the slimes. I think that's a new enemy type. I don't know if we've seen them before. They explode into a couple of versions of them, smaller versions of themselves. And here's a cave. What do we have in this cave? Well, we got a wall we can blow up. And a couple of fairies. Come here, fairy. Ah, bugger. There's a chest over there, but we can't get to it. Gotta find another way. And there is our other way. You found the ice rod. Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter. Now the ice rod will blast enemies with magical cold. And you can actually freeze some enemies and toss them around, but I hardly ever use it, to be honest with you. Toss them in the water, too. Now, weren't we just at full life? Am I losing my mind? Ah, nuts. Hit the wrong button. But you see, there's the fairy resurrecting us. Have to see if I can find another one. They're hiding around. We'll find a few. I'm going to take a quick detour in here. So first, we're going to push these blocks out of the way so we can get to the treasure chest. We got more bombs. Now the blocks have reset. Now we want to get past them. Alright, so we got two levers. Let's see what happens when we pull them. Nothing. Uh-oh, bombs. But that opens the floodgate. And drains the pond above us. And we find a heart piece. Also find some fish flopping around. And we can catch them. You can toss them around. Just carry them for fun. We're going to throw them back in the water. Oh, I must have screwed it up. Normally if you save a fish like that, they'll thank you and throw money or items at you. Oof. Hey buddy. Nothing to say, huh? Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. Well, that's good advice. We're just going to let him be. Oh, there we go. We found 3 of these fairies so far. We're doing pretty good, aren't we? Okay, time to enter the desert. Not a whole heck of a lot to do around here. But there are new enemies, and there is treasure to find. Follow this path of dead animals. Oh, and who do we have here? Ah, it's the Book of Medora. With it, you can read the language of the Hylia people. I'm pretty sure if we came to him without the book, he would tell us to go look for it. Another wall to blow. Inside we find another piece of heart. We're doing pretty good. So actually, be careful with these cacti. Touching them will hurt you. And here we go. Here's the entrance to the second dungeon. And that's all gibberish. But we have a book. I can translate it. To open the way to go forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. Alright, and Link prays. And those statues move, but they block his way, so he can only go forward. So this dungeon in this desert is full of sand. and enemies are going to dig up out of it. So we're going to want to be careful about that. We also come across these new, let's call them traps. That eyeball sees us, it's going to try to blast us. But we can hide behind pillars and whatnot. There's another enemy, that kind of antlion looking thing, that will actually try to pull you towards it. They're pretty easy to take care of. Now that one's a problem, because that one can shoot us. Now that's a way out, but we don't want to leave yet. But if we had to leave, we could. I do believe we just walked into a trap. Oh, we remember those guys. But we have all the necessary means to take them down. Wake up, you. So what do we do when we see these? We light them up. But nothing happened. But now something happened. And we've got the map. Now we can look at the dungeon. There are 3 floors. The basement floor that we're on, the first, and the second. Let's keep exploring down here. Leave you alone, actually. No reason to bother with you. Link, it is I, Sarshala. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Ow. Well, we've dealt with this before. Ow. Ow. Oof, I'm not doing very good. I'm getting careless. But we have a key, and we're going back. Ow. And we have the compass. And we can find the boss enemy for this dungeon. Oh, jeez. We want to see if we can charge past it. We couldn't. And we got the big key. Okay, that ring is probably going to get annoying quick. I'll see if I can't take care of that. Heart piece would be nice. There we go. Sadly, I don't think there's anything we can do about these statues. And there's the big chest. You got the power glove. You can feel strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. And with the power glove, yes, we can pick up stones. We can also uproot signs. We can now get to a lot of places we couldn't get before. But there are certain stones that are still too heavy for us. Now we are going to leave here, but just for a second. Because we can travel down here and get another piece of heart, giving us a whole extra heart point. And we're going to go back in the way we came. We want to try to figure out how to get past this eye. And I think it's one of these blocks. There we go. And fairies. Let's grab a few of them. Oh, no more room. Alright, lady. You hang out here. We do want to leave, though. Because around this corner are the rocks that we can now pick up. Now these rocks are a kind of lighter green. If we come across rocks that are a more darker green, we can't pick them up. Little rocks like that we can pick up and move around the same way we could pick up and move around bushes. Bigger rocks, and I mean much bigger rocks, we can still pick up. We can't move them. We can't move with them, rather. We just stand in place. Well, that was quick and easy. This is another trap. These tiles are just going to keep popping up out of the floor, hitting us, until either they run out or we leave. And we're going to leave. Okay, the trick here was to kill all the enemies. Now what about in here? Careful. Ah. Apparently the trick was just to find the key. Oh, I remember you. You, we actually need to use the bow and arrow on. Wake up. Well, we've reached a dead end. But there are lamps to light. And it works. And there's the door to use the big key on. Actually, let's try that. Okay, boss fight time. See how the ground is kind of changing color there? Those are our enemies. When they surface, they're going to send those rocks flying. We want to try to hit them while they're moving around. And if you can see, their shadows are actually a bit off the ground. Ow. I'm gonna see if I can hit one of them. Yep. I don't know how effective that was. I just thought we'd give it a shot. Slowly, by one, we'll start killing them off. There's one. There's two. Only one left. But now he's getting more aggressive. He's moving more quickly, and when he emerges, he shoots out a lot more rocks. But it wasn't enough. We put him down. Another heart piece, and our next pendant. And that's going to do it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I hope you've been enjoying. I will see you guys in the next episode. Let's claim our treasure. You won the Pendant of Power. Your goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one.